Chargers make a late in-season move that most people are questioning what exactly is in store for the Chargers after this one. Find out more of the details here on Charger Syndicate. What is going on, everybody? It's Jake Silva here on Charger Syndicate, giving you everything LA Chargers news and so much more. If it is your first time ever here on the channel, I encourage you guys to like, subscribe, hit the bell button to keep you updated on future and past videos here of Charger Syndicate. If you guys want your hands on one of these kinds of customizable helmets and real life-size helmets, check out Green Gridiron for yourselves. They got many different customizations of your favorite team and including the LA Chargers as well. Check them out for yourself. Before checkout, use promo code LACSYN, that's LACSYN, for a discount after purchase of any of these customizable mini helmets, real life size helmet of your choice. That's greengridiron.com. Also, catch me here 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on the AFC West Roundtable on Roundtable Sports as well, representing for yours truly, the LA Chargers. All right, folks. Well, the Chargers have made a late in-season move and a questionable one, and figuring out what exactly could be in store later on here this season with this particular move. So the LA Chargers have reached out and they have come to a agreement and signing wide receiver Laviska Shenault Jr., who was previously with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, Laviska Shenault, interestingly enough, how his name kind of got buzzed around with the LA Chargers and has only been in the league since 2020. He's in his 5th season. The former 2020 second round, 42nd pick overall in the draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Laviska Shenault this season has 5 catches, 36 yards, and no touchdowns, averaging 7 yards per play. However, Laviska Shenault was an interesting story throughout his career, as he started with the first 2 years with the Jacksonville Jaguars. With 14 games he played, 58 receptions, 79 targets of them, 600 receiving yards, and 5 touchdown catches in his rookie season. And since then has gone quiet all throughout 21, 22, and in 23, as 2 years with the Carolina Panthers before this year where he was with the Seattle Seahawks, and not a ton of play time from there other than possibly special teams. Now, Laviska Shenault, the only thing that I can think of for the LA Chargers even bringing him in is probably for more depth at wide receiver, because the Chargers right now are dealing with a scenario and situation where Ladd McConkey may not be able to play against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday night, knowing the injury report on him is he's dealing with an AC sprain in both the shoulder and in the knee. So he's been graded to doubtful. The Chargers, are super, super thin at wide receiver with as far as their talents, production, and efficiency. And so if McConkey is no good to go, the Chargers have to rely on Josh Palmer, Quentin Johnston, potentially Simi Fehoko, Brendan Rice, and also Jalen Reagor, and now bringing in Laviska Shenault. I'm not entirely sure what is in the back pocket of Jim Harbaugh that he has in store with this, but I've seen Laviska Shenault up and in his best from his rookie season, and he is a guy that could be very, very valuable to the Chargers as far as a depth piece, but no more than that. I think Shenault, if things do turn around, and not to mention with some of the quality of quarterback play, which is also keeping everybody optimistic. You've seen him in 2020 by the time where they did not have the quarterback until Trevor Lawrence came around. But then there was also the head coaching debacle in Jacksonville. Carolina, they were dealing with Bryce Young, but even the coaching spur from there was not as great. And that's where Shenault really started to go downward on the trend. And this year, even with Geno Smith, we know with what the Seattle Seahawks, what their offense has been looking like and how the season has been going, not too terribly, but has also not been seeing the field as much. So maybe the Chargers could be able to make him very serviceable. They did this with Jalen Reagor. They've done this with a couple of other receivers as well. But it's just showing more and more that the Chargers are so thin at wide receiver that they want to get every ounce of juice from this wide receiving core as much as they can. And even if bringing in someone like Laviska Shenault to be a specialty in either the special teams or even in the wide receiving core for Justin Herbert, anything is really possible. But I'm not going to question so much more on what Jim Harbaugh has in store, because sometimes Harbaugh could surprise us in some spurts. But who knows? Maybe Shenault might actually be a good turnaround thing for the Chargers, or maybe he's just another body on the receiving chart. But we can't even make the quick judgments yet until we can actually see what he can do up and on the field with a top 5 quarterback in Justin Herbert. That's all I got here for Charger Syndicate. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and keep you up to date. Also, show in your comments, guys, what you guys think about this video and what do you think about this move for Laviska Shenault. Really appreciate all of your guys' longing supports of the Charger Syndicate channel. On the road to 1K, we want to hit our goals and really make it happen here on Charger Syndicate channel. Appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video on Charger Syndicate. Take care, you guys. Always remember to bolt up.